Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 19 career mode, and we're going to be taking on the Blues once again in another rivalry-fueled encounter. It's pretty fitting that the State of Origin Game 2 was on last night, from when I'm making this video anyway, but yeah, that was an absolute debacle. That was not a good experience. So hopefully the boys, myself, can get a little bit of redemption for our rugby league counterparts in this encounter. Looks like a nice day. Gets pretty warm as the day goes on, but nice and clear, nice dry flat pitch. So we'd love to have a bat first. Jimmy Pearson has called tails. Hopefully it's tails. I don't know which one's tails because it's not a real coin, but it looks like we have won the toss. So surely we're gonna have a bat. We're gonna have a bowl. We're gonna have a bowl, Pearson. What are you doing? It looks like an absolute belter out here. What are you thinking, mate? But I guess he's got the confidence in us to in the main bowlers and possibly myself to get in the wickets, pick him up early and try to put a little bit of pressure on this Blues opening pair and also in the middle order. So looks like a beautiful day here. Playing at the SCG, I think. Yeah, it's the SCG. And yeah, looks very, very good. So hopefully we can get a little bit of a. Looks like we're coming on pretty early. In fact, we only got the one wicket, but I've talked about it. We bowled really well, and it looks like the captain Pearson, he's bringing us in probably just to tie an end down pretty early on, and the Blues are off to a pretty solid start, 9 for 38 off 9 overs. So they're going along at a decent rate, just bringing us on just to tie up an end, and then I guess hoping that the bowlers up the other end can do the business, and that's basically what we've been doing our whole career thus far. Just keeping it tight, bowling it nice and tidy. So we're into our third over here. A wicket has fallen, so it looks like we're a bit of a genius. We're brought on to tie it up and let the bowlers up the other end just go in like short, sharp bursts, probably the paceman, and it has brought about a wicket. So Gibson, the new man to the crease, Larkin is doing a nice job, 26 off 36. And yeah, we're just keeping it tight, and there we go. So keeping it tight, but also in the wickets, which is great. It's great to see. It's been a fair time in between wickets. It's a good catch. He has slid across a fair way. I've talked about it before, but the keeping is really not good in this game. And when I mean not good, I mean it's way too good. The keepers are just superhuman, and I actually feel like it's potentially worse in this game than Ash's cricket, which is crazy to think about. Is that out? I thought it was a little edge on that one. It was taken. We're gonna look at the replay because it's a bit hard to see. The ball does blend into the pitch pretty well. Honestly, it's hard to pick up. But oh no, it's come off the just the top of the pad there. It was not a bad shout for LB. Honestly, it was pretty close, but definitely hit him outside the line and probably a bit high as well. But yeah, we come back here. It's 4 for 227. It's been a good little stand here. Gibson and Peter Neville doing an excellent job. But a wicket has fallen once again as soon as we talk it up. Now 5 wickets down. We're into our 11th over here. 1 for 14. Pretty tidy return. There's another wicket. That's a huge wicket too. Peter Neville, 80 off 126. He was batting beautifully, and this one you can just see there. It just curved away nicely. He was playing down fairly straight line, working with the spin. Not a bad option, but it just sort of tailed late. Nice bit of drift out of the hand, and just beat him all ends up. So beautiful stuff. 2 wickets. Who would have believed it? We were 1 for in our whole games before. We were 1 for 125, I think it was. So 2 for 14. We're sneaking the what's it called? Our average down nicely here. So yeah, we get to bowl at the tail enders here. Jack Edwards also, he can hold the bat. The youngster coming through. we'd love to pick him up, or just bowl to the tail would be nice as well, as it's nicely driven just for a dot ball. But yeah, this is good to see. We've mainly been in the runs, but the wickets starting to come our way. It'd be nice to pick up a few every now and then. It's been a bit of a slog in previous matches, but that's what we should expect. It's what not the highest rated bowler of all time, and that one just beat him on the inside edge. It's a bit annoying sometimes with the keeper, because you definitely know when it's out or not out, because the keeper always, he either throws the ball back if it's not out, or he'll celebrate if it is out. So I don't know, I find that a little bit annoying, as right here it's gonna be another wicket, and oh man, I can't get that excited. And the reason, look at this keeping, dude. It just takes the gloss out of the wicket. It was going straight to our gully, man, at like 45 there in close. And I just don't understand how they've made it so bad in this game, the keeping. Like, I feel like in previous games, as this one, it's hit him in line. I think that's pretty good for a shout, and it is another wicket. We don't get the 5-fer, but we do pick up a handy 4-fer and really turn this game on its head. The Blues were in pretty good standing, but we picked wickets up at very crucial times, and done a really good job. It's great to see with the new ball and the older ball. But yeah, going back to the keeping, like, it's sort of like, why would you ever have slips or gullies in when you're bowling spin? Because the keeper literally just goes in front of your fielders in close to take the catch. It's unreal. I don't know how they didn't fix it from last game. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, last game, I noticed it a fair bit, but I more noticed it for like leg glances. Like, you would get caught at leg glance a little bit, but when I was bowling spin, I don't really remember the keeper taking ridiculous catches on the offside like that. I honestly feel like the keeping is worse. And again, when I say worse, like ridiculously good, but I feel like they've made the keeping AI way more ridiculous in this game, because there's been so many times now where they've edged it to either it's going to like, a close in slip or to a gully, and he just slides across. I mean, that second one, the first one was bad enough. Like, I think that's pretty shocking. But the second one, I mean, good lord, he's taking it off the pitch. He's in the green stuff on the freaking on the outfield, basically. Is that? Oh, jeez. That is a ripper from Gary Lyon. So we got our work cut off. I was actually gonna leave this ball, but then at the last second I thought, you know what? That's probably gonna rip back, and it did. It ripped back, and I was late on it, and it's gone straight between bat and pad. He's got a little bit of rough there to work with Lyon. So this is not easy to bat to. I really just want to get up the other end, because we have to pretty much play at everything, and those balls outside off stump, you can very easily get a little outside edge, and we've already seen it, and we've talked about it. The keeper will not drop them. So, actually, no, they do drop them if they get hit straight to them. That's the funny thing. Like, I've seen a lot of edges that get hit. Oh, jeez. What a almost catch. What a bit of fielding that was. We've nailed it. It's a short ball. Very short. We should just let it go, because this is danger to try to cut this, but we've hit it down like really well for how high it is. But the man at like, what was he, like 4 slip? He's done an excellent job to cut that one off, and we're struggling. Bit of a struggle out here with the bat, dude. We're just struggling to get away. But yeah, just going back to the keeping quickly. I'm not going to go on about it too much more, because I've talked about it before as well, but yeah, it's honestly disappointing. I feel like that's easily the worst thing about this game, and it's more. I find it more so worse in the sense, because it, at the end of the day, like, it's not a game breaking thing or anything. It's just annoying, but I find it worse for the fact that it was there in the last game, and it was saying that it was known, like, everyone complained about the keepers being ridiculously superhuman. And in this game, like I said before, I actually think it's worse than last game. So I don't know how they've managed that, but yeah, it's a bit of a it's just disappointing because yeah, like I said, like there's no point when I come on the bowl, like I might as well not have any slips or like a gully. Might as well just put everyone, either around the bat or just blocking singles, and it takes away a lot of the sort of tactical part of cricket with setting a field for spin bowling. I'm probably going through the career, I'm still going to have like a slip, I'll have like a gully, but there's no point in doing it. I'll just do it for the sake of it. But yeah, it's very silly. So getting back to the game here, we're batting, you're starting to pick it up now. Nice little guide off the face there. It is a risky shot. I've been out many a time to that shot, but we played it nicely, played it down, so we moved on to 13 off 16 as Copes comes in here, and this one is pulled away beautifully, just behind square, and it's going to race to the rope. They had two men back, a in front of square, and then a more fine leg region. Although they're both, do they change it now, or do we pierce that gap? I don't know if they just changed them up slightly, but regardless, it was a beautiful shot, as this one is way wide, and I think it's going to be called wide. That's another weird thing about it happened in the last game as well. Whenever the bowler bowls like a really wide delivery, you can't actually hit it. Like it always says you're like very early on the shot, and you can't hit a very wide delivery, which I find a little bit strange. I mean, most times you want the free run and the free delivery anyway, but I don't know. I just find it a little weird that if it is very wide, like you can't actually hit the ball. But it's not a huge deal. As again, we played that really nicely. It's gone straight to the man. Unfortunately, it was hit with some power. Is looking for an overthrow, but everyone was backing up way too far to conceive it there. So 21 and Labuschagne is 27. So good little partnership. We sort of weathered the difficult storm here with Nathan Lyon because he was causing all sorts of trouble as a oh jeez. Trying to go for a sneaky overthrow, but thankfully we sent him back just in time. It's always, on a misfield. Oh, geez, they brought Gary back. He's 3 for 20, so he's got the 3 wickets, and he's bowling some absolute hand grenades at the moment. Like, just that line, I mean, it's tough to handle because we've got to play at it. He's going to rip one back and hit the stump, so we've got to play at it, and it just brings the edges into play. So we just gotta be good. We gotta be very good. As that time hit pretty well, but straight to the fielder. So this type of bowling, you just gotta make sure you're not missing out on any opportunities to pounce on bad deliveries. So we gotta be careful, but also look to score. Is that time, getting singles is probably the best idea, really, as Henriques comes back in, and what a catch. Oh, man, that's so disappointing. I think that's our first failure in this first-class career. Is that the first time we haven't got 50? Maybe one other time as well, but, that was just a good length delivery. I probably should have just played it with, probably should have left it, really, but what a catch, what a grab, and slips in play there. Not for the spinners, but for the pacemen, they work fine. But that'll do for this part. We will come back for the second part and the finale for this first class match. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.